Hi everyone, welcome to the Electricmotorgp show. My name is Nee, and today we're just going to be talking a little bit about the interest in home batteries and the configurations that are going on. And you can, as you probably can tell, there's a bit of a cheeky smile on my face, and that's because this particular topic has been particularly funny to me, and I've had conversations with a lot of people around this in the last 4 weeks, and the conversation started around when I started looking at what batteries were available for you to put in your home and what could you put down for batteries, and if it made sense buying a battery at the moment versus buying a car. And it sounded dumb at the time, but I found it funny and I found it useful, especially when the at the Sydney EV show, the minister came in with the fact that they were going to be looking at vehicle to grid and vehicle to home options. So this got me thinking. You've got a Powerwall which does 12.5 kilowatts in terms of battery space, and it costs about $12,000 to $13,000. And if you buy four Powerwalls, version 3, so me being very specific, and we're talking Australian dollars at the moment, it will cost you roughly about $50,000 for you to get four Powerwalls. And that doesn't include installation, just to let you know. So $50,000, you get four Powerwalls, and you cannot move the battery anywhere. The battery doesn't do any significant thing to you, and you get 50 kilowatts. You buy the C10. Drive away cost you $45,000, and it comes with the 62, 64 kilowatt hour battery, and it's also there's something you can buy to it that will give you vehicle to home. You don't need to buy four Powerwalls. You go buy a car. I know it sounds funny, but it's true. Now, I'm going to take that to the next level. The MG4 is currently being sold for $32,000, and the base model comes with a 50 kilowatt hour battery. It's cheaper for you to buy the MG4 than it is for you to buy four Powerwalls. So if you can buy the bi-directional device off, and it's available on Alibaba, it's available on AliExpress and Temu, and I think it's also to a certain extent available on Amazon. You're better off buying the MG4 as your home battery than you are buying all the batteries that are available on the market at the moment. In fact, the most affordable battery that you can buy right now is the GWM Aura, which is coming in at some crazy price, I think about 30 or just slightly under $30,000. And that's a 50 kilowatt hour battery as well. So it's food for thought. I just thought I'd let you know that if you were into getting solar into your house and you were thinking about buying batteries for your house, and you had all these battery companies trying to sell you batteries, and they were trying to tell you, oh, I'll give you an example. I got a quote for 24 kilowatt batteries for my property, and I was given a quote for 20. I was given a quote for about $15,000 for that. And in my head, I went, right, if I buy 24 kilowatt hour battery, it's going to cost me $15,000. And I went to buy the GMW Aura, and I packed it right next to my garage, and I plugged it in, and I was using it to charge the car, to get my solar to charge during the day, and then pushing the electricity back into it during the night. If I drove the car at least once or twice a week, and I went to a DC fast charger and I charged it up every week just to make sure that you were topping it up full, you'd probably be getting enough out of that, out of the GMW Aura or even the MG4 to last your full house for about 3 to 4 days. Now, there was a paper that was published, I think it was about a week or two ago, that was looking at the life cycles of batteries. And this is going to be really, really interesting. When they're testing the life cycle of a battery, they do rapid cycles of charging and discharge. And they do this to try and simulate how long the batteries will last for. And because of the rapid charging cycles, they were able to postulate that on average the batteries will last about 8 to 10 years. If they're the NMC type, and if they're the LFPs, it's roughly about 12 to 15. But the papers just found out that because the car batteries don't do rapid cycles and rapid cycles of discharge and recharge, the life cycle of the batteries have been underestimated by about 38%. So which means that if your NMC batteries were supposed to be lasting you about 10 years, you probably will get another 3.5 years out of it. And if it was 8 years, you'd be looking at another 2.4 to 3 years. So on average, you probably will get more out of it. So if you were using the car, charging it via your solar panel during the day and discharging it via the nighttime, you'd probably be getting the same equivalent of a slow cycle rather than a rapid cycle, and you probably will still be able to get your batteries to charge your house for a few days. And to put it into context, the American EV cars come to vehicle to grid and vehicle to home as standard. This is because of all the issues they get with flooding, with fires, and with the hurricanes in the US. So EVs are being bought not just for commuting, they're also being bought as a fail-safe to provide power and electricity in case of power outages in the house. So it's already been done in the US, but I thought this would be a fun video to do, because doing this as a fun video is awesome. It gives you an idea of what's going on. And for you guys out there, I'm sorry that I missed out on the Zika launch on Tuesday. Unfortunately, I was occupied. I thought I was going to be able to get you videos of the launch and get you to have a good look at the Zika 009. I will try and get you videos of the Zika 009 very soon. But this is supposed to be a light-hearted one, just to give you a bit of context about what your options are in terms of getting solar into your house and providing yourself with a battery. Not all EVs are capable of doing vehicle to grid or vehicle to home. So before you take me up or you come after me, please check and find out if the cars that you find are capable of doing that. But I do think the Leapmotor C10 and the MG4 are capable of doing vehicle to grid. I think it's easier for them. You just need a bi-directional connector to your usual connector. But don't quote me on that. But it's a fun thought. So next time when you're getting a quote for a battery, consider buying yourself a cheap EV and using it for your home battery instead. Until the next one, guys, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you soon.